Hola. Ciao. Aloha. The word that means goodbye and hello. I think it means hello and goodbye. I think the only word in the of all the languages. I think if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I might have forgotten. My head is a mess right now. I have a headache. I'm drinking ice water. With a double extra large cup of ice and my water from Dollar Tree. That's half, well, not yet half gone, but almost. So I bought more broccoli. And I bought 2 ears of corn. But the problem is, I didn't feel like waiting in Walmart parking lot all day. Or Dollar Tree oyster soup crackers. The buggies got at him last night. So before I fell asleep, I had to take them all out of the bag and put them in a bowl and let the buggies get out. Bah humbug, dialysis center. When I got here, the landscaping business was here. But I don't know if it was just the tree and the grass. I think they just pruned the trees. I ate my grapefruit. It was good. Good. Went to the bathroom. But this 7-Eleven, I have to ask to go. Well, most of them you have to ask. Because the drug addicts and Mexicans and Guatemalans and Venezuelans and all these other people that use the bathrooms, they clog them up. Hey Jeff, how you doing, hon? I may be in a little bit of a better situation than you, but not really. Believe me, I'm 50, going on 51, and how do I say this? I know I'm grateful because I tried to commit suicide a couple times too myself. Which I was Baker acted for back in the day. That was not because of my own doing, because of what my mommy, because I wasn't on drugs, I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, I don't do that stuff. I'm in my situation because I snitched on my daddy, and he's an asshole. He sold me out as a baby to the church, and he's been playing that puppet master. No, it's not, Well. I may be in a little bit of a better situation than you, but I'm not. They poisoned me yesterday. I got so sick. I ate some ice cream, and they poisoned it. So I didn't get to eat my banana, didn't get to eat my strawberries. They all got vomited up. Then, the buggies are getting at my ginger. Then they made me throw out my broccoli because it was a day and a half old, and I cleaned it. Then I cut it up to heat it up in the microwave and steam it, but I didn't make it. All these people walking in, not giving nobody no money. Nobody has no money to give. God sent, God, aka the devil. Jeff, thank you. Even though I may talk a lot of smack, I see there's a bus, 21518. I may talk a lot of smack when I'm angry or when I'm explaining something because I'm suffering for nothing, just like Jesus did. We're all suffering. I snitched on my daddy because he was not involved in my life. He was playing puppet master with my life, making all these bad things happen. And then had my siblings blame me. My mom didn't take the accountability of not having her priorities right as a mom. She just wasn't right in her mind. My sister's not right in her mind. But she's a little bit better off than my mommy, but not really. Because they're both helping each other. So God, when I snitched on my daddy, even though I didn't want to be with my mom anyway because she's a smoker, a drinker, and she was with an aggressive alcoholic abuser who drank and smoked and was aggressive and an abuser, and so I knew I couldn't be with her. Loved her, but I couldn't be with her. But I really didn't love her actually later on anyway, because realizing, finally not being in any more denial, realizing she's the cause of all my problems, along with my daddy. Because I didn't make them myself. They made, you know how the mob works. They direct and produce movies. They make things go wrong and go right and make them go their way. Forget the right way. They make them go their way. So I went live to say that I'm feeling a little better from the poisoning. But it cost me like $20. From the gas I wasted, the ice cream, the chocolate syrup, the broccoli, the strawberries, the banana, my tea, water, salt, my whole day wasted yesterday. It was probably more than $10 because I spent $6 in Walmart and maybe $5 or $6 in gas. And now this 7-Eleven, you can't just go in and use the bathroom. Gordon, no, I can't do this, Gordon. No, fuck this. Now they keep having Gordon call me. He used to be in West Palm Beach. He was homeless. And he was a part of the church I was a part of at that time. And God used him in my life, but in somewhat of a good way, but not in a good way. But my life is we're all being directed like, oh my God. Yeah, that's nice. He called it 9:22 and left a 22-second message. The age my Uncle Paul was when he got killed for being a snitch. In 1983. But we're never gonna, this is not life. We're all experiencing this pain and suffering and loss. And they want us to take the blame for it. No, it's not our fault for what we've gone through. Don't you dare accept that it was your fault for what you went through or what I went through or what we're all going through. It's like a run-on equation, like a long division equation. It's running on, and we're not coming out with the right result. So we're repeating and repeating because of the errors and mistakes that we did along the way. We did not come out to an exact outcome and result that we were seeking. Because people think freedom and free will means you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you can. But you also know, or should know that, and I think they poison the water because I'm tired. The eternal water, they're putting chemicals in it. I wasn't sleepy before I drank the water. I can't even keep my eyes open. I got this big heaviness like I want to go to sleep. They're poisoning everything because they're trying to knock down the numbers. They're trying to eliminate a lot of people, and they're doing it every which way they can. Which fairy tale was it? Where was it, Sleeping Beauty or was it Snow White? Where she had to kiss the prince, or they had something to remove the spell off the people. Everybody was asleep. These are not salty. They're bland. They have a little bit of a salt, but not. They got yeast in it though. Not what I want to eat. Wheat flour, vegetable palm oil, ammonium bicarbonate, yeast, salt. Allie from Texas invites me. That's good, yeah. Artificial butter flavor, sodium, metabisulfate, and enzymes, protease, and xylanase. Contains wheat and sulfites. Manufactured in a facility that processes milk, soy, and tree nuts. Imported exclusively by Global Brands LLC, Scottsdale, Arizona. It's a product of India. So India, I'm eating India crackers. But I thought they were a third world country. I thought they were dying. I thought they were starving. How can our food come from India, where there's all kinds of disease and infecciones? And now there's infection and disease and destruction and dysfunction everywhere. Oh wow, she got some water and coffee. Yeah, somebody helped them. I was supposed to be going to fix my jack so I could figure out what's wrong with my car. It's about to fall apart because he didn't do my brakes right. And I spent $150 on him. Plus I spent $68 on my brakes. Just the front. I don't know what he poured into the cup of ice. Probably alcohol. Ugh, I can't do this no more. I'm so fat. I look like I'm fucking 7 months pregnant. Six months. 6 months, because I'm only about 25 pounds overweight. When I was 9 months pregnant, I gained, 35, 40 pounds? But I had a baby inside me, an 8-pound, 11-ounce baby. So I gained, 32 pounds? But I lost it all. Where after I had him, I went back to being skinny. Who cares where I was born? See, what they're doing is the church is waiting on me to make my move. They want to see if I'm going to cave in and go kill my mommy, or they're going to see if I wait it out and deal with their lies. See, they're going to give me a break until they find out what scene they got to play out next. So if I don't go kill my mommy and plan to kill my mommy, they're going to attack me more and more until they force me to kill her. So the church is a cult. They are the bad people. They're forcing me to go and kill my mommy so they don't have to bless me. They're trying to milk me for all the information they can get to fix the world, but they can all go fuck themselves. Because they know what they're doing wrong. They don't want to fix it. They want to keep on living that way. Meanwhile, everybody else has to suffer. Now they're threatening me with garnishing my wages because of the school loan that went into default that I didn't even get to use. I had to drop out after the grace period. They've taken like 3 of my income taxes in the past. From 2005, 2006, and 2007. It's so hot. I don't even feel like I took a shower. I shaved though, but I gotta shave my hands and my feet and cut my nails. Start all over again. I had to clean this one because it was ingrown. I had nails growing on the inside of my nail on the sides. They hurt. Ugh. The other ones I kind of cleaned up. There's only a little bit. But I got the angled nail clipper. So, but I spoke on 3 different subjects, and I was all over the place, and I didn't want to be. But for one, we're not living right. We're all going through pain and suffering and loss because of not living right, not making the right choices, not making the right decisions. And the government, the system they have in place is not in alignment with the Word of God. It is not in alignment with the life that we're supposed to be living. Where the earth, the planet, is turning into a big melting pot of flesh. It's hell. It's hell on earth. So my mommy was right about that back in the day. When I first started living on my own, because she rejected me, but I would still try to go back and be in her life, which was the wrong thing for me to do. I regret getting an apartment. I should have saved money while I was staying with the child molester, my childhood child molester. I should have saved all that money. And what I could have done is I could have moved far away I can't drink and eat too much because I'll have diarrhea. Okay, but we're dying and we're all being put in jail and Baker acted and killed because the system is not right. But meanwhile, America is not America anymore. It's being overtaken. And it's being overtaken in all the wrong ways because the devil is having its way. The devil is stealing, killing, and destroying through the smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, effing, sucking, dicking, and licking. And what does God say about that? Those are sins. Sins are like the minuses, the takeaways. Okay? Life is the plus, right? Because when you're plus, you're positive, you have life, right? But the foundation isn't set up. The gameplay, the field, the gaming field is not set up for life. It's set up for death and destruction and disorder and defect and deficiency, which leads to experiences of pain, suffering, and loss. Now, where does the misunderstandings come in? You know, like Arrow from Twilight? He said something to the effect about misunderstanding, either before we went into war, before they played the war scene out, which, what that represents with everybody, with the two clans going at each other's necks and throats and popping their heads off, remember that song, Your Mama Had a Baby and the Head Popped Off? Remember, I can't remember the rest of it, but remember that? I don't know if any of you do. I know my friends that God put in my path to say that. Yeah. Oh, we would do it with the yellow flowers from the ground. We would flick it. And, and I don't know what it meant, but whatever. So, with that, with our mentality, with our not knowing the full and complete details and the truth and way of the life, which has kind of got pushed under the rug and kept secret or put in the closet so that nobody will know the truth and they'll keep being controlled by the lies. But the government don't care about us because we made our choices, or they were made for us. And now they're controlling the food because nobody wants to work the good jobs, the jobs that matter in life. So what they're doing is they're destroying us through the food, like they did to me last night with the ice cream. So this guy here, this black guy, is representing my duddy, telling me he's going to hand me over to the black people. Fuck you. I'll kill him. I don't even want a white person. Don't want nobody. They're all a bunch of fuck-ups. Okay, that's enough for me right now. Okay. Carrots and broccoli. And I don't know what I'm going to eat. Yep, he put beer in the cup of ice. He doesn't look homeless because he's got a bunch of jewelry on his neck. I'm so sick of this shit. This is not going to push me into... See, you don't understand, God. God, you don't understand. Knowing what I know now and what I knew then, see, the difference between then and now is time. Okay? I had more time back then. Okay? I only hooked up with Diego for protection. And it was only supposed to be for a little while, because I didn't think my mommy was going to reject me. So, until we get this life right, nothing's going to be right. But everybody wants to work for the millions and millions and millions of dollars. And doing that, it's going to make it worse for everybody. Because money is the root of all evil. Okay? And the church asks for it. Why? Because they're evil. Because everybody is addicted to the money. Okay? God did not invent money. Man invented money. Just like man invented a lot of things that don't matter. Okay? Do you know that these flashlights, okay, man invented, but they don't work. They don't make them right. Because the battery, this container thing, this here, does not touch both ends. Okay? There's a spring in there, but for some reason, it's not touching. And now these batteries are dead. So now I got to go buy more batteries because they keep on making them not work. Okay, see, now it started to work again. Okay, but when it glitches. Now it's working, but see, there it goes. It's glitching. See, it shouldn't glitch when I move it. Okay, and it turns off. Now it's not doing it. It would get lower. Now it's not doing it. See, see how easy it's see, and that happened. Up, see, it just happened. See, I gotta keep on. See, they're screwing me. With having to buy flashlights, they're not working. The battery compartment is not long enough to fit the inside to connect to make it work. And that's why when I go like this, see? But if I move it to go down, sometimes it goes off. Every time I had to find something, and the batteries I had were brand new. And these, I think, are brand new. I think I put them in. But, when I would put it down to look under the seat, it would go off. But that's just one thing. Oh, let me show you my bathing suit. This is a bathing suit I bought several years, maybe a few years ago. I can't remember. It's been a few. I stopped wearing it because it's a size extra small, I think. A size small. And it looks big. Okay? And I like it because it's made right, but not really. Because these straps are too thin and the seams have come out already. See the seams in the strap? I know I'm not supposed to put them in the dryer, but I did. So it kind of loosened up the elastic and made the seams come out, which they shouldn't have, but I think they did it on purpose because the other ones are not like that. And then because I put it in the dryer, you see, it's sticky because the elastic, the chemical came off. But I like the pads that are built into this. Now, if they could make a bathing suit like that with the strap, with the hook in the back, and the adjustable straps, that'd be perfect. I don't like this string because then I have to tie it. And I can't reach in the back to tie my bathing suit. So when I pull on the strings, it tightens it, but it's too bulky. You know, it's nice, but it's too bulky. I kind of like the padding because it's built in. I don't like the push-up in it, though. I just like the padding in it. I don't really like the push-up, so you could do without the push-up. but I like the thin pad, the lining that's attached, that's stitched in place. Not like the ones that I buy that are good bathing suits, good styles, good designs, somewhat, but it's either they have the tie or a thicker tie, or it doesn't, I can't reach around my back to tie my bathing suit. And if I do, it's too tight. And then with the adjustable or the non-adjustable straps, it's too big. And I can't adjust the straps because they're not adjustable. But the cupping is right, like this, and it has wire in it, in the wire bathing suit, but the thing is, what was it I said? My teeth are hurting. The adjustable, the one bathing suit that's made right, the straps are not adjustable. So that bathing suit, all the bathing suits I have suck, even though I didn't pay full price. But it was bad enough I had to pay $4, $5, $6, $7 when I used to be able to pay for bras back in the day for $4 or $5, and they lasted a good year or two. And those were by Vassarette back in Caldor. Nowadays, they make them shitty. Yes, I'll probably have to go to Target to get my clothing, but I can't afford to shop at Target. And I didn't want to go to Target because in the areas that they're in West Palm Beach, there was one by my stalker's condo. Then there was another one down in the hood in West Palm Beach. And I didn't want to be in those areas, riding my bicycle. Even though it was on the bus line somewhat. My teeth are hurting. Or my gums. Now they're trying to infect my gums now, right? I got a toothache. It's not from the cold ice. I'm losing my Band-Aids. My bag for my nail clippers that fell out, which I don't even know where they are. And here we go. I'm going to put some Ambisol, which I've had for like 4 years. I had 2 years. And I think I'm starting to get pain. Yep, you're drinking beer in a cup of ice. Now it's going to be numb, but it still hurts. I don't care about 355. I don't care. That represents 3 plus 5 times 5 is 25. It represents 352. The month my daddy was born in March. Born on March 7th, 1952. Now it doesn't hurt. Got a guy here changing a battery. Yeah, I know. Now I'm going to be told to help him with my tools, right? So I was thinking about throwing this out because I don't want to donate it because of my condition. But I don't want to get rid of it because I like it, but the straps are no good. And they're falling apart. See the seam? The strap is coming apart. Because they probably broke that on me and pulled the stitch out on me while I was maybe in the bathroom at the laundromat or something. But yeah, so let me ask him if he needs any tools now that the... Oh, he walked back here. Let me see if he needs tools. You okay? Do you have the tools to replace the battery?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in my fucking truck. It won't get open.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez.
I just bought this fucking car too. Better blow up.
Oh, my God. You can't get a hold of the person to see if there's a trick or something that...
You know, I had a number. It's just he keeps telling me like there should be nothing wrong with it, but you get for buying shit from friends.
Anywhere. It's like that. Sorry. I wish I could help with that. Yep. Let me see. If you have a phone, you can try Google. There might be something that might help you with your...
No, it's my car. It's my battery. It ain't cranking.
Oh, I got you.
I know damn well it's my battery. It's just...
But what do you need your trunk for? The tools?
Yeah.
Well, I got tools if you need them. Oh, okay. I just don't have the money to help anybody. I have tools, but I don't have money. Yeah. But I'm not gonna take them out unless you know what you need. If you can't, yeah. Ugh. Now I moved it. But I got tools. Let me know what you need. I'm on at 94%. But I don't want to take it out right now. So I offered my help. He said he just bought the car from a friend and he can't open the trunk because I guess the battery is dead supposedly. So he went and bought the car. Well, that was easy. That was easy. He only had to release the cables and pick it up out of the case. Mine's fucking, you gotta take the wheel off and the wheel well and get up all in there and it's crazy. I hope that'll work. I'm not going to work anywhere with my condition. Even though my face clears up, I still have it on my skin. I can't treat myself from head to toe, and if I do, it's in my car. So I can't. And because everybody knows me from Facebook and social media, I can't go working no more. And then I don't want to be around people. After all the shit I've been through because of people, fuck the people, man. They think their jobs are going to carry them for their lives. They're wrong. Because I've been there, done that. I had to work 3 of them. Now my tooth doesn't hurt now. I had to numb it. A friend of his came by, I guess, to help him. So I was going to take out my tool set and be of help, but didn't need to. But I got to cut up my food and eat my food. Now that my stomach, I thought I was going to have diarrhea, and I wasn't even going to bother trying to. Oh, I got to clean up this car, man. Oh, my God. The cup holders, and I got bug bites on my ankles. Did this guy fucking leave yet? I guess he did. Thank the fucking God. But, like I was saying, and I had to throw out one of my charging cords. That was still good, but because of the cup holder thingy, oh, the mother. It being all dirty and the soda spilling and all this other bull crap. Oh, God. That's my old, where the fuck is, oh. I could throw that one out then. So, that will get thrown out. Walmart, Whoppers, broccoli crowns, and corn. And the balance came to $3.31. Whatever. That's my cousin Jimmy's birthday. The one that I humped. Well, if you were a mom and a dad and I didn't have to be with Diego for protection, and if mommy didn't reject me, I wouldn't have had to give up my virginity to Diego to keep him with me a little bit longer so I could have someone there to protect me until I went on with my plans. But we didn't have a place to stay. His mom was displaced. She had lost her home. She broke up with her husband or boyfriend or fiance or whatever, and I wasn't working enough to give her some money to help her save her home. Then what was the other thing? Then his older sister was married, but she couldn't help us out. She did for a little while, and that's where I lost my virginity. But I'm sorry about that, Gloria. But anyway, as for his little sister, she was still a minor, so I had no family. They're dead. They were dead, or in Florida. My grandmother and my aunt were in Florida, and of course I couldn't stay with my aunt because I home my cousin. I had nobody else. I was the oldest. I was like the only one left in my world. Okay? Yeah, all of you are there, but all of you had someone there to help you. I had nobody, and I did not want to become a stripper. I did not want to become a drug dealer. I did not want to become a gang member. I'm not that type. Sorry, I don't have that feisty attitude. Like, come on. Yeah, man, I'm tough, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm tough. You fucking idiots. Dumbasses. Now it's zoomed in. Okay, there we go. I hurt my throat. Thank you. I am She-Ra! So anyway, this is my new broccoli, stalker broccoli, that was going bad too from the store. It was the only green one. The other ones look kind of purplish. And now this has been condensating in a hot bag, in a sweaty bag inside my hot car like me. So I gotta heat this now, But, so like I was saying, if you're still listening, you're still with me, I'm going through all this shit because of my daddy. And his gangster fucking people. Using me for the greater good, but it's not really the greater good. It's the greater good for some people, that it's making them rich. But for me, it's not. It's killing me. They don't give a fuck. People use people, places, and things. They don't give a fuck about anybody else, only to get what they want or what they need. That's why the world is going down. Everybody was under the impression life was to have a baby, have a boyfriend and a girlfriend and this and that, but they forget about the job or the works and the home and the car, because we are very populated country, because people are doing nothing but smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, and licking, and they think that's what life is, and it's not. There's an order to it. But the order in which they're going, I gotta shave my hands, man. I feel these buggies eating away at my hands. I'm getting nibbled on. It's like stinging. Because I have hairy hands, I gotta shave. I shaved my arms today. All of my arms, and my legs, and my hoo-ha, and my underarms. But I gotta shave my hands. And that's for a job to do in the car. So I gotta do that before it gets dark. I wanted to clean out my car. I gotta organize my clothing. And my whoppers are melted. That's like what I did in the toilet. My little whopper nuggets. Okay, my broccoli is cut up. I don't know what I want. And this has remnants of buggies. Not the cleanest of the bowl. It's like one that's been heated up several times. Oh, I guess they're jumping the cable to make sure it's the battery and not the alternator or starter. I hope not. He just bought the car. See, everybody is on the smoking, drinking, drug. I can't stand this country. I can't stand this people, man. Everybody's fallen into sin, into the smoking, drinking. They don't know how bad it is. It started off being cool and thinking that that's what it meant to be an adult. No. No. See, I bought me a pimple popper, blemish extractor for $5.99. At Walmart, I think it's like $9.99, $8.99. Comes with a 4-piece. It has a lancer, which is good. So if I have like a deep set, I don't get pimples often. Once in a blue moon. But I do have this blackhead, like somewhere right around here, for ages. So I'm going to try to use one of these. I don't know which one. Oh, there's 2 lancers. I have a loop, an angled loop, the spoon, the triangle loop, and the loop. And then we have a lance hook and a lance. Oh, it's so fucking hot, yo. And then I got my 7-piece grooming collection set for $5.99. Because my nails and cuticles need them. Because I can't spend $50 to go get my nails done like all of you can. I can't afford it. I don't sell drugs. So that's that. Oh my God, it's so hot. I'm sweating profusely. And then that's the same charger I have. It's another one because this one is giving me a problem. So I got another one. But I don't think it's the charger, it's them. Because there's a gadget inside, a little chip that they control. So I hope it's just the battery. I hope it's not his alternator or starter. I hope not. He just bought the car. That'd be fucked up. B, get the fuck away from me. Oh my God, it's fucking hot. I'm pouring sweating. 4:15. Thank God. In about another hour, it'll be cool. I hope. I certainly hope it's gonna start and run for him. I hope it's not the starter or alternator. But it seems like he's got friends, so that's good. Good looking out, friends. Now they put, instead of a black person, now they got a Hispanic person that has a little bit of a gait in his walk, and he's out there. Yo, it's fucking hot. And the bee is in here. Get the fuck out, bee. I don't know if it got out or if it's on me. I don't know if it went out. not on me, right? Look at this. It's not hurting, but it's still, I can't wear Band-Aids with sweat like this. So my healing takes longer. And then by the time I get healed, squeeze pouch to separate the grain. At either the top right or left notch of the pouch. Tear partially across the top for venting. Oh, you can use it in, I'm just going to do it in the microwave, in my, not in the package. I'm going to do it in a bowl. Alright, hopefully everything is well. That's cool, good. Uh-oh. I hope. Hope everything worked out. Stand pouch with opening toward the top in the microwave and heat on high for 90 seconds. Care is needed in handling the hot pouch. Caution, steam and pouch will be hot. Use cool touch zones when handling. I'm putting it in my bowl. Oops, now rice just popped out at me. And I hope it's still good and it didn't go bad. And I don't even want to eat this because it's got chemicals in it. And there was just a piece of something. Ah! My... Oh no, it didn't. Did it not start? Oh man. It wasn't the battery. Nope, it wasn't the battery. That's fucked up. It's probably the alternator or starter. That's messed up. He just bought the car. Somebody sold him a lemon. Said it should work. Yeah, and it wouldn't... The functions, he said the functions weren't working. He changed the battery. The battery was fine. It was probably the alternator or starter. Or something else. That's crazy. I don't know what date. 3/26/2026. Wow. I'm gonna put some water in this and go heat it up. With some broccoli. I'm gonna throw some onion, some garlic, some ginger, some carrots. But without the chicken, you know? So I could put the broccoli in with this one. The carrots are gonna... Actually, no, I could put it all together. I could put it all together. What am I talking about? Okay. Okay, we got that done. But... cut my Vidalia onion. I'll take off the whole top layer because it's disgusting. That's a thick piece. Now that's like half the cost of the onion. Look at that, and it looks so good. Actually, I don't have to get rid of all of it. I could use that part. Or maybe not. Nah, maybe not. Because I didn't get to wash it, and my nail is burning because it's cut open. But I don't get to eat all the time. And when I do, it's bad food. And now they fucked with my car and my brake system. I need struts. I don't know how this car is still running. And I don't have all the money. And now another bee is at me. Aw, shit. So I'm going to put the onion there. Oops. Then I do my onion, my carrots, and my ginger, and my garlic. The only thing I don't have is celery. Now, I know I cut this and it didn't separate. I didn't core the onion, but that's okay. Actually, maybe I did right now. I didn't cry, but it's starting to get to me. And I need to find my garlic, and I don't know where that is. And I'm going to have to put more water in that. This money system is fucking everybody. People selling their old cars or their cars that no longer run to somebody else that needs a car and thinks, oh wow, I'm getting a good deal for $2,000-$3,000 or whatever. Or a few hundred or whatever the deal may have been. But it's a clunker because you got to repair it. Because they didn't tell you that. They want to get the money for it so they can get another car. See, people fuck everybody to get what they want. And I'm not talking about physically. They do that too, though. Because the mamas and papas were not equipped and established, ready and prepared. And that was what my first message was when I went live. About how children and people are living incorrectly. And young adults, teenagers, young adults. Because their mamas and papas were not equipped and established, ready and prepared. And it forced their children into the dark side of this life. To do things because they didn't have time to prepare. And the equation has been screwed up a long, long, long time ago. So, until we corrected the equation, we're not going to get anywhere. We're just going to keep on repeating. I'm not going on. I don't want to be with my stalker. I don't want to be with him. I didn't want to be with him back then. That's why I resisted him. I didn't want to be with Joe. It was only supposed to be temporary. I didn't plan on getting pregnant by him. That was not in my plans. That was in my Duddy's plans and your clan, the one that you're a part of. So you blame your people that fucked me out of my life and fucked you, but you're with Jamie, so go fuck off. I don't need you, don't want you, I don't need to be with you, you don't need me. That's it. Done. So anyway, I am not going to be with man before I'm back with my son. But now, he's 26 years old. He don't need his mama. And you all got him disrespecting me, talking me bad to me, treating me like shit, like Richie did to my mommy, or like the gang, like the mob talks to people when they want to get... No, fuck yous. Take your fucking clan and go fuck yourselves. Take this world and go fuck yourselves. Take the people and go fuck yourselves. Because I'm done with all of you before I even started. It's no surprise. Come on. You've already done the lyrics for me. With Chris Daughtry's, it's no all them songs. Come on. That's what my responses were, or your responses. I already knew from the beginning. You just didn't have to give me this training, and it wasn't even training. It's you're slowly killing me, slowly
humiliating me. Every level. To where I don't get very far. So you can run off with your little bisexual Jamie Jezebel slut. Go fuck yourselves. Goodbye.